Don't change the don't change the channel. Don't change the channel. Don't. Hey, I'm Ray of Sunshining. I'm thrilled to be with you here today. Hey, let's see what's on that channel. I decided a couple of days ago that big plans are underway. It's our time to blossom. For all sunflowers to blossom. It's our time. It's your time. Give you a little nudge. It's our time to blossom. It's your time to blossom. It's your time. Is a little bit more. Is a little channel. Bit more elevated. Just hit a nudge. Just a few. The uniqueness of you. Hey, let's see what this whole program is all about. Hey, let's see what's on. Hey, let's see what's on that channel. I decided a couple of days ago. I was going to talk. I decided a couple of days ago that channel. Whether you think you got what it takes, and whether you think you got what it takes. Don't change the one side of the faded. No, don't change the channel. Positive in lots of ways. Between creating a hell on earth, creating a heaven on earth. And today, as I was preparing to do this presentation, I decided, you know what? I'm going to look it up. Because I want to make sure I have it spelled correctly. Put it this way. If I had two platters, pioneers, I don't want to be presenting misinformation. We're all explorers. I'm exploring what I need to explore. And one of them was all full of stuff that you don't like at all. You're not interested in. I present enough bloopers. And the other platter is all kinds of stuff that you really love and that you drool. I'm exploring what I need to explore in this lifetime to learn what I need to learn. I wanted to see how it was spent to learn what I need to learn, and you're exploring what you need to explore. It wouldn't be that hard to say if I'm offering them to you. And which I just happened to glance down the first definition. You know, the last time I swam the English Channel. Yeah, right. The first definition in the dictionary was a stretch of water that connects two big bodies of water, like the English Channel. And you're going to pick this platter with all the stuff that you like the English Channel. That you like. You don't need to judge my exploration. I don't need to judge. You know what? That's not the first thing I would have thought of when I thought about a channel, because that's not what I was thinking of. It's time to get used to different. On purpose. When I was thinking about talking about a channel on this presentation. I suppose maybe if I lived in England and I heard the word channel, that might be the first thing I would think of. I don't know. That's not the first thing I think of. On purpose. That means deliberate. What I think of, the first thing that comes to my mind, deliberately creating, deliberately focusing. You know, at one time, the first thing that would have come to my mind, and moving into a different energy, and it's a time to be the glow up. And it doesn't always happen that in particular order. At one time, the first thing that would have come to my mind was the channel, like the channel on the TV or the channel on the radio, or that, and creating the world as we would desire it to be. The order that is probably going to happen more is be the glow up, see the glow up. When I created, I was born on purpose. And it's the difference between those two platters. With intent. The difference between choosing between those two platters and choosing hell on earth or heaven on earth was right around the time that television was born. To change the channel, we had a black and in order to change the channel, we had a black and white way we would deliberately intend. Is that some people might hesitate to choose. In order to change the channel, believe it or not, this is going to be shocking, right? You had to get up. You had to get up out of the couch. The heaven on earth concept, because it's playtime. They don't believe time. It's playtime. Don't believe it's possible. It's playtime. That's because they don't believe that they have a choice. Because we all have a choice. Walk over to the TV, turn the channel, right, and look to see what you're tuning into. Go back and sit down, and if you decide that's not what you want to watch, you have to get up again. Imagine that. That would be, in this day and age, in this day of remote. Just like we have a choice of getting with the program or not being with the program. You can't have both. I think you got what it takes. The one side of the fence is takes the status quo. Or you think you don't. The status quo. The status quo. Here. Earthworm. Here. You're probably right. If you look around, right, at what is, you're probably this day of remote. More of what is. Controlled. The other side of the fence. The other side of the remote. We're both learning. That's what we have in common. We're learning. Right? We're expanding. You're probably appalling. Create more of what is. That would be appalling. So you have to get up out of your seat. Anyway, that's what we had to do to change the channel. But the other side of the fence. the other side of the fence, you know? Because if you hear, I was here, you're probably right. Here's the channel. That's why you're here. You might be saying, well, you know, I'm not really ready to share it with all the people on my contact list. What I think of when I think of a channel are all the channels that is a new one. It's time to make adjustments. You know, channel information. So that's what I talk about on this program: making adjustments to add from various sources, from otherworldly beings, from the non-physical. How you deal with discovering. How you deal with expanding. And you know, that started not too long after TV came on to we're evolving, and that's what. Discovering. That's what I show in my whole video presentation. Discovering onto the scene with people like Esther Hicks and Abraham. Discovering different. A progression, evolution, a revolution. Lee Carroll with Cryon. And you know, they were the pace setters. They're still around today, and they influence a lot of people in a very, very positive way. But now, channels. It's not such a rare thing, right? Let me tell you why it would be important to tune into this channel. I go on to YouTube. Every other station, there's somebody channeling somebody. But here's why it would be important. To share this video, so we can all come together on the same page. Create the world of our dreams. But here's the thing: we are the channel. You are a channel. Connected with me. That's how you're connected. That's how we're connected with each other right now, right? The age of enlightenment. Why do you think it's called the age of enlightenment? Right? Tuned into each other's frequency. Age of enlightenment. That's how we channel things. I channel things from lots of different places, lots of different sources, because I make it my business to. So let's keep tuning into each other's channel, and then we can make this. So we can. I broadcast it to all those who are tuned in each other's channel, so we can make this. So we can make this happy. Make happy happen tuned to all those who are tuned in my channel. See how that works? New world, where all the sunflowers on the planet can come together hand in hand deliberately to create the world of our dreams. To deliver the world as we would desire it to be. Deliberate you on purpose. You know, I didn't do it on purpose. Hey, I'm Ray of Sunshine. I didn't do it on purpose. Hey, I'm Ray of Sunshine. Kind of a funny thing. After all that hemming and hawing I was doing about hemming and hawing, I didn't do it on purpose. I'm so glad that you're here with me today. Do it on purpose. I didn't do it on purpose. Hemming and hawing that I was doing about making sure that I had channels spelled correctly. Intention. Do it. Right? And probably, chances are, do it. You glance down it. As I was saying the title, you say, oh yeah, I wonder how he spelled it. This. We're going to talk about a lot of different kinds of tension. Let's see how he spelled it. Let's see how he spelled it. A lot of different kinds of tension. Let me introduce myself. I didn't do it on purpose. Someone sent you this video. Do it. Stick around. Purpose. Do it on purpose. Oh yeah. Let's see how he spelled it. I am Ray of Sunshine. I'm delighted that you're here with me today. Do it. With me today. Along with all the other sunflowers. Do it. On purpose. Do it on purpose. I want to explain for those people who are not able to see me right now. For whatever reason they can't see me. I want to explain the background. Just as a field, millions and millions of sunflowers. Sometimes feel like inspiration. Answers don't always come in zaps. There's a whole array of rays of sunshine. Answers come in different ways. Answers come in different ways. So I haven't done a fashion show for a while. I have to do one today because this is too outrageous. Check this out, okay? It's a little bit cool. It shows a progression, right? So there's a lot of different ways of viewing lots of different rays of sunshine in all my earlier videos. That started back last spring, in a sense. And so there's some old... Why it would be important. Let me tell you. To tune into this channel. Why it would be important to share this video. Some older videos. You view this whole video presentation as a metaphor for us as humanity. Because I want to be different. We have to focus. Different. That's what my whole program is about. We're all doing here. On appreciating for the things we like about appreciating each other. Doing here. Dragonfly reminds me of my husband Sid, who I talk about in a lot of my previous videos. Hey, that's one of the reasons I have a lot of stories about videos, and Sid used to do a lot of real fun things together. One of the most fun activities for me. I want to be different. That's just how it is with us Earthworms. When Sid used to talk to dead people, whatever it takes, instead of focusing on that which we disagree on. Anyway, after Sid first passed away, he appeared to my sister. That's what we came here for, to experience all that life has to offer. What you're doing here, what we're all doing here, is exploring here. And what do explorers do? They discover. So let's keep tuning into each other's channel. So we can make this. So we can each other's channel. So we can make this happen. Make happy, loving happen. Adjustments. For learning, loving living. They discover. It's playtime. Create you. I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't do adjustments. Do it on purpose. To vibe up. And what do explorers do? They discover. Adjustments. Appeared to my sister on her to share this video. Adjustments. Appeared to my sister on her windshield in the form of a dragonfly. And it was like this one, but a relative dragonfly, an enormous one, right on the windshield. And she said, because he used to speak to her too. So we could all come together on the same page. Right on the windshield, and she said, because he used to speak to her too. He still speaks to her. Whether you think you got what it takes, or you think you don't. She said, "Sid, is that you?" He said, "Yeah, that's me." Create the world of our dream. The age of enlightenment. It's not called the age of. Why do you think it's called the age of enlightenment? Age of enlightenment. Create the world of our dreams. The dreams. The new world. If you ever need a dose of vibe up, whether you think you got what it takes, come see Ray of Sunshine. We'll vibe up. We'll vibe up together. Or you think you don't. Think you don't. New world. Where all the flowers on the planet can come together hand in hand to create the world of our dreams. To deliberately create the world as we would desire it to be. If you don't, you're probably right. So let me tell you about the intention comparison. Hey, deliberate. Hey, you don't get to see cuteness like this every day, right? Well, here's one way to look at it. You can look at unless you're tuning in with me here every day. Well, here's one way to look at it. You can look at attention, the idea of something getting our attention, and maybe here, Earthworm focus, as maybe the old energy that many of us have been used to for a long this lifetime, perhaps. Sort of like we are explorers, we're pioneers. The Dark Ages might be one way to think about it. Pioneers. Oh, and don't forget, vibe up, Earthworm. Up. Stepping into unless you're tuning in with me here every day. There's only two sides of the fence, right? Well, you know what? It's not spelled correctly there. Let's see how we spelled it. Have in common adjustment. No, that's what I talk about. That's what I illustrate all of my previous presentations making what we all have in common with each other,
making adjustments
with each other. It's our time to blossom.
Because my program is a metaphor for life.
Let me finish illustrating intent.
Adjustments.
So I'm looking around.
Not how you spell change.
Looking around.
So that's what I talk about in this program. Adjustments. We're here to vibe up to attitude.
There's nothing.
Ends.
Nothing for me to focus on.
Vibe up. That's what I talk about in my whole video series. Time to vibe on.
However, I intend
to make adjustments and to discover the uniqueness of you.
To have my hand go up on the side of my head.
And to discover how you deal with discovering different. The different. Count your ends.
Awe. And the key word there is awe. Awe. Really, it's not a complicated concept. All is awe. And so the idea is for us all to come together here on the same page, so that we can all create.
And while you're at it, count your answers. Answers come there for a reason. Come in different ways. Answers come in different ways.
We can all create the world of I'm really glad you were here with me today. Look forward to seeing you in the next one. And meanwhile, share kindness and share this video.
And while you're at it, count your blessing.